Episode 2, My Daily Routine A1 Level, Introduction. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this English podcast for beginners. In today's episode, I am going to talk about my daily routine. This lesson is made for A1 English learners. The sentences are simple, clear, and easy to understand. You can listen carefully and repeat after each sentence. Learning English every day is very important. Even small practice can help you improve. My daily routine is not very exciting, but it is organized and comfortable. I try to use my time well every day. Some days are busy, and some days are relaxing. However, I always try to stay positive and productive. Waking up in the morning. I usually wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I wake up a little earlier, and sometimes I wake up later. When my alarm rings, I open my eyes slowly. I often feel sleepy in the morning. After that, I get out of bed and stretch my body. Then I go to the bathroom and wash my face. Cold water helps me feel awake and fresh. After washing my face, I brush my teeth. I always brush my teeth every morning and every night. I think personal hygiene is very important. Then I comb my hair and look in the mirror. After that, I drink a glass of water. Drinking water in the morning is healthy. It gives me energy to start my day. Sometimes I open the window and look outside. The morning air feels calm and peaceful. I enjoy quiet mornings. Birds are singing outside, and the streets are usually empty. I like this peaceful feeling before the day becomes busy. Breakfast time. After getting ready, I go to the kitchen to prepare breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I usually eat eggs, bread, and cheese. Sometimes I also eat fruit. I like bananas, apples, and oranges. I often drink tea or coffee with breakfast. Hot coffee helps me feel active. While eating breakfast, I sometimes watch videos on my phone. Other times, I listen to English podcasts. Listening to English every morning helps me improve my pronunciation. I try to learn at least one new word every day. Small habits can create big progress. My family usually wakes up after me. We sometimes eat breakfast together. We talk about our plans for the day. I enjoy spending time with my family in the morning. It makes me feel happy and relaxed. Preparing for the day. After breakfast, I prepare for my day. If I have university classes, I pack my bag. I check my books, notebooks, and pens. I also make sure my phone is charged. Sometimes I forget something important, so I try to stay organized. I usually wear comfortable clothes. The weather changes during the year, so my clothes are different every season. In summer, I wear light clothes because the weather is hot. In winter, I wear jackets and warm clothes. I like simple and comfortable outfits. Before leaving home, I look at the time. I do not like being late. Being on time is important for me. Then I say goodbye to my family and leave the house. Going to university. I usually go to university in the morning. Sometimes I take a bus and sometimes I walk. If the weather is nice, I enjoy walking. Walking helps me think and relax. The streets are usually busy in the morning. Many people are going to work or school. Cars, buses, and motorcycles fill the roads. On the way to university, I sometimes listen to music. Other times, I listen to English conversations. Listening practice helps me understand English better. I try to focus on pronunciation and vocabulary. Even short listening practice is useful. When I arrive at university, I meet my classmates. We say hello and talk for a few minutes. Some students are energetic in the morning, but others look tired. Sometimes we talk about classes, homework, or exams. In the classroom, my classes usually start at 8 o'clock. Some classes are easy, and some classes are difficult. I try to pay attention to the teacher. Taking notes helps me remember important information. I always carry a notebook with me. Sometimes the teacher asks questions. I try to answer when I know the answer. Speaking in class helps build confidence. Even if I make mistakes, I continue trying. Mistakes are part of learning. During breaks, I talk with my friends. We sometimes drink coffee or eat snacks. University life can be stressful, but friends make it more enjoyable. I like meeting different people and learning new things. Lunchtime. Around midday, I usually eat lunch. Sometimes I bring food from home. Other times, I buy food near the university. I like rice, chicken, vegetables, and sandwiches. I try to eat healthy food most of the time. Healthy food gives me energy. During lunch, students usually sit together and talk. Some students talk about sports, others talk about movies, games, or social media. I enjoy listening to different conversations. Sometimes we laugh and tell funny stories. After lunch, I feel more relaxed. I drink water and prepare for the next class. Long days at university can be tiring, but I try to stay focused. Returning home. After finishing my classes, I return home. Sometimes I feel tired after a long day. When I arrive home, I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. I enjoy relaxing after university. My mother sometimes prepares delicious food. The smell of food in the house feels warm and comforting. I often talk with my family about my day. They ask me questions about university and my studies. I like sharing my experiences with them. Sometimes I take a short nap in the afternoon. A short rest helps me feel better. However, I do not sleep for too long because I still have things to do. Studying English. In the evening, I usually study English. English is one of my favorite subjects. I think English is very useful for the future. It can help people travel, study, and work. I practice reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Sometimes I read simple English stories. Other times, I watch English videos on the internet. I like learning new expressions and vocabulary. When I learn a new word, I write it in a notebook. Then I repeat the words several times. Pronunciation is not always easy. Some English words are difficult to pronounce. However, I continue practicing every day. Practice is the key to improvement. Little by little, my English becomes better. Sometimes I speak English alone in my room. I describe objects around me. For example, I say, "This is a table. This is a chair. The window is open." Simple speaking practice helps me become more confident. Hobbies and free time. After studying, I usually spend some time relaxing. I enjoy listening to music. Music helps me feel calm. Sometimes I watch football matches. Football is very popular in my country. Many people support different teams. Watching football with friends is fun and exciting. I also enjoy watching movies and short videos. Sometimes I watch comedy videos because they make me laugh. Laughter is important because it helps reduce stress. On some evenings, I go for a short walk. Walking outside at night feels peaceful. The air is cooler and the streets are quieter. I like thinking about my goals and dreams while walking. Dinner time. At night, my family and I usually eat dinner together. Dinner time is important in our home. We sit together, eat, and talk. Sometimes we discuss serious topics. Other times, we simply joke and laugh. I enjoy family conversations. They help me feel connected and supported. Family support is important in life. When people support each other, life becomes easier. After dinner, I sometimes help clean the table. Then I prepare for the next day. I organize my clothes, charge my phone, and check my schedule. Being organized helps reduce stress. Before sleeping, I usually spend a little time on my phone. I may watch videos, read messages, or listen to relaxing music. However, I try not to stay awake till late. Sleeping early is healthy. Before going to bed, I brush my teeth and wash my face again. Then I turn off the lights and lie down. Sometimes I think about my future before sleeping. I think about my dreams, goals, and plans. I want to continue improving myself every day. I believe that learning never stops. Every day is a chance to become better. Even small progress is important. Finally, I close my eyes and fall asleep. The next morning, a new day begins again. Motivation for English learners. If you are learning English, remember something important. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Every person makes mistakes while learning. Mistakes help us improve. The most important thing is to continue practicing. Try to listen to English every day. Read simple sentences. Repeat new words many times. Speak slowly and clearly. Do not compare yourself with others. Everyone learns at a different speed. Learning English takes time, patience, and effort. Some days feel easy, and some days feel difficult. However, if you continue practicing, you will improve. Confidence comes with practice. Ending. Thank you very much for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed this simple English podcast. I also hope this lesson helps you improve your English step by step. Remember, practice every day. Speak without fear. Stay patient. Enjoy learning. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.